Hi everyone, happy Thanksgiving. Hope that everyone had or is still having a great Thanksgiving with their family, friends, all of the things. I have just been chilling here and had some pizza for dinner, drank some wine. Unfortunately I had to work today, so Thanksgiving was a little different for me this year, but that's not the point of this video. So happy Thanksgiving to everybody. But what I wanted to talk about is basically I wanted to address tomorrow for a lot of people. So a lot of holidays for me were spent in a vicious cycle of like the days leading up to the holiday. I would be super, super strict on myself of what I was eating, and I would be cutting stuff out to be prepared for all of the food that I was going to be having at, wherever I was going. And then I get to the day of, and usually I would do like a double workout in the morning, also skip breakfast in order to save calories and save up for the food. And I had this constant anxiety in me about what I was eating and how it was affecting my results from whatever program I was doing, and also trying to dodge all of the comments from other people as far as who was looking at my plate and saying or telling me or making comments about what I was eating or not eating. That always stressed me out. And so my meals usually consisted of the least amount of carbs that I could. Like I would strategically pick out the foods that I was eating, and then the desserts, I would get one just to appease others and maybe have a bite of it and then say I was full and throw it away. And then, then I would pound gallons of water in order to clean out all of the extra food, and to try to avoid some of the bloat that would happen from Thanksgiving food. And then I would wake up the next day, and that's really what I want to talk about. I would wake up the next day and then basically try and fast as much as I could the next day and do a double workout again to burn off everything. And this is how a lot of holidays went with Thanksgiving and Christmas, and it is an exhausting and mentally taxing cycle that I was stuck in. And I know from conversations with people that I've had that so many people are stuck in this cycle. It is a restriction, and it is feeling like you have to earn your food and earn your drinks on the holiday, and then you regret everything and you have this major guilt the next day, and then you're fasting and you're working out excessively and trying to make up for how bad you were and criticizing yourself for eating the bad food or calling yourself bad because you ate, it's like, oh, now diet starts Monday and all of these things. And it is, as much as we try and joke about some of that stuff, that when you joke about something enough and over and over again, suddenly it becomes not a joke anymore. And that's one of the things, when you constantly joke about dieting and my diet starts Monday and hating yourself for the foods you're eating that are unhealthy, it becomes not a joke anymore. And you actually start to believe that, and you start to live that out. And it can be very dangerous for some people because that can lead down some mental health issues. And so tomorrow, I want you guys to break that cycle. And I work every single holiday still to continue to break that cycle and to continue to try and get out of that mindset of trying to make up for everything that I ate today or feeling bad about it. That's not what these holidays are for. You're supposed to enjoy the moment. You're supposed to enjoy it and then go right back to how you were living before. You're not supposed to feel bad about it for a week after, but that's what would happen for me. So I have an email going out to my email list tonight, giving just some general kind of mindset tips and just reminders to everybody to go into tomorrow and not feel and just some thoughts to remember so that you're not hating yourself or feeling guilty or criticizing yourself all day long tomorrow, because I have been there and I know how exhausting that is, and I know how damaging that is for mental health. and for being happy and finding joy. And so these are my kind of general thoughts to help you, possibly help you get out of that and to have a good day tomorrow and to move on and not live in regret. So number one, no matter what you ate or drank today, you did not fall off track. We love to use that phrase. I fell off track. I fell off track. I fell off the wagon, because we ate one piece of pie. Like, why do we view that as something that is like totally kicking us off of whatever track we were on? And that's the thing, is like, fell off what track? You know, like, in my eyes, the track, I'm building it. Like, I get to decide where I'm going. I get to decide what my journey looks like. And my journey includes pie and pizza and other foods once in a while. Like, so stop using that phrase, honestly, of like falling off the wagon. I fell off track because I didn't eat healthy 17 days in a row, or because I overate on some food or some turkey. I fell off track and fell off the wagon. You didn't. You didn't fall off track. You didn't fall off the wagon, because if you view it that way, then it's a diet. Then eating healthy is a diet, because you think that the only way to be on track is when you're eating very strict and healthy and cutting out all those other things, and that's a diet. So if you want to make it a lifestyle and not just a diet, you have to stop using those phrases every time that you miss a workout or every time that you eat some dessert. Like, you didn't fall off track. You're on track. This is just you just had one meal that was not as healthy as the others, but it's a food that you like. And if you're having it once in a while, you're still going to be able to reach your goals and to be healthy. So you didn't fall off track. And if you view it that way, then you are dieting. Like, that's what that is, because you view those foods as bad, and you view those foods as throwing you off of your track or your wagon. And then they're not a part of your lifestyle then. You view them as an outside external factor. And so if you're saying that you fell off track from eating a piece of pie, then you are saying that you are dieting and that those foods aren't included in your diet. So if you want to change that, stop using that. You didn't fall off track. You're living a lifestyle where those foods are included in your life. Number two, stop using the word bad when it comes to food and yourself. So you are not bad for eating the pie today. You are not bad for eating stuffing. And, so often I hear people talking, oh, I was so bad yesterday. I ate 2 cookies. That was so bad yesterday. I feel so bad I'm eating this. And, you view these foods as bad foods. And that just continuously perpetuates that mindset of the diet foods and the, categorizing foods into what's good and bad. And so stop using bad. You weren't bad for eating the food today. You didn't eat bad food. Like, there's just food that has more calories or more sugar or whatever. Like, there's some foods that are healthier than you that are for you than others, but they're not bad foods. They're a part of your lifestyle. And if they're not included and you view them as bad and you view them as throwing you off track, then that's a diet. So stop using that word if you want to develop a lifestyle of being healthy and active. Number 3, your body may look different tomorrow. Yeah. Like, when you go to change and you're in the mirror, yeah, you might not have defined abs if you had them before. You might have a little bloat. Your pants might fit a little tighter. That's the human body. The human body changes based on what you're digesting, based on what you had. If you had a little bit more sugar or more carbs today, yeah, your body might look different. It doesn't bloat in 1 hour and then go down. It takes a couple days to get back to your normal kind of homeostasis of what your body is comfortable at. So don't criticize yourself for that. If your abs aren't as defined tomorrow, or if you feel a little fluffy, that is natural for that to happen, because your body's just trying to digest the food and to take in the nutrients and get rid of the toxins and figure out all of the food and all the nutrients that it put in, and trying to get back to that homeostasis, that normal working state of your body. So yes, it might look different tomorrow. It might not be as lean. That's okay. It doesn't have anything to do, like, does that change who you are as a person? Does that change your ability to have happiness and be joyful? No, it has nothing to do with that. You still have great relationships. You still had a good day. You still go to work the next day. You still have your family. Like, none of that is altered by your stomach looking a little bit bigger. And I understand that that also takes time, and that's not something that just flips off when you are very used to criticizing your body in the mirror. But this, again, this is just encouraging you that, yes, your body may look different based on what you ate today, and that's okay. You just have to be okay with that. Number 4, it is perfectly fine to work out tomorrow. You know, I don't want you to think that everyone who works out on the holiday or the day after the holiday is using it as a punishment. That's not the case. Like, I encourage you to be active. I encourage people to be active every single day, because being active and getting your workouts in, that's just good for you. That's good for your body. It's going to help you get back to that homeostasis where your body wants to be. And so, but I want you to do it because you love your body and because you know it's good for you. Don't be doing the workout to hate or because you feel guilty, or to make up for the calories, or to punish yourself for whatever you ate. You know, you don't need to work out to earn your food, and you don't need to work out to punish yourself. Yes, you should work out because that's just good for you and your body needs it, but it doesn't have to be a punishment, and it doesn't have to be a way to earn food. So don't view it as that. Move your body tomorrow, be active, work out, but have it in your mind that I'm doing this because I know it's good for me. I'm not doing this because I hate myself or because I hate my body, or I'm trying to get that bloat away. Like, get those thoughts out of your head. And number 5, resume life as normal. Resume your healthy lifestyle as normal. You know, if you normally eat breakfast, eat a healthy breakfast. If you normally have lunch and dinner, eat all of those things. If you normally have coffee, have that. Don't fast the whole entire day. This is something that I used to do after a night out with friends, or after a big holiday where I ate a lot. I would try and not eat as much the next day to make up for it. That's also not how the human body works. Like, you can't just subtract and, you know, it's just like, you ate the calories, that's fine. You don't have to make up for them. Your body's going to handle them. You enjoyed it, and sometimes having more calories than what your body needs it's what your soul needs. You know, the foods that you're having, it's like what it takes to make you happy that day, or just to feel like you fully enjoyed the moment. But don't live the next day thinking that you need to change your next 3 days where you're doing double workouts and you can't eat this and you can't eat that and you can't have another piece of pie for another year now because you have to wait till Christmas to eat a dessert. Like, don't do that to yourself. And just resume your life as normal. How did you spend the rest of the week with your food and with your workouts? Go right back to that. You had the day, you ate the food, you had a great time with your family. Now it's just go as normal the next day. Don't beat yourself up, and don't change your lifestyle drastically over the next couple days to make up for this day. This was meant to be enjoyed. This was meant to feel thankful, feel gratitude, enjoy the food. And so you don't need to change what your lifestyle looks like and what your normal routine looks like because of that. So, quick recap. Number 1, no matter what you ate or drank today, you did not fall off track or fall off the wagon. Stop telling yourself that. Number 2, foods aren't bad. You are not bad for eating food. Stop using those words when you're referring to food. Yes, your body may look different tomorrow. You may be bloated. Your pants might feel a little tighter. That's okay. It doesn't change who you are as a person. Your body's going to level out eventually. Number 4, it is perfectly fine to work out tomorrow. Work out, but not as a punishment. Do it because that's what you should be doing every day anyway, to stay active and to keep your body healthy. And number 5, resume your life as normal. Go back to your healthy lifestyle. Go back to what you normally do for your meals and with your workouts, and staying active. Fuel your body, move your body, and just resume life as normal. Don't beat yourself up for days. Don't fast for days. Like, just go back to how you were living before. So I hope this helps some of you who are kind of stuck in this cycle and have this mindset about punishing yourself, or really struggling with accepting that it's okay to have dessert once in a while, it's okay to enjoy the holiday food, and that you don't have to punish yourself for days after. You don't need to restrict yourself because you are perfect just the way you are. And I hope that you fully enjoy the holidays, and I hope that if you are in that mindset, you are stuck in that cycle where every holiday looks like what I was talking about at the beginning, where you're restricting and where you're feeling guilty and anxious, that you continuously work on these things and you work on this mindset and help yourself to realize that those things do not define your worth, and there's much bigger ways to define your worth and to feel happy and joyous. It has nothing to do with the number of calories that you ate today, I promise you. But it doesn't happen overnight. Like I said, it takes time to develop that. So keep working at it, and I hope that these kind of mindset little tips help you tomorrow to just kind of move on, accept today, embrace today, and to move on life as normal. Okay, so thank you guys for watching. I hope this helped. Make sure you share it with a friend if you benefited from it, or if you liked something that I talked about, and comment down below if you can relate to anything that I talked about, if you have been in a similar situation, or if you still are. So thank you guys. Again, I hope you had a happy Thanksgiving, and I'll talk to you later.